Hey folks, Walker here. Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. In this episode, we're going to split into two different sections. The first half, we're going to continue building the laboratory, and then the second half, we're going to work on getting a supply chain set up to supply the laboratory. A couple of new items. Not really. We finally set up a kitchen over here. Now, I haven't used the cooking pot yet, and I thought that the skillet got set down on top of the stove, but apparently it's not that easy. So I'm not actually sure how to use the skillet. I've never used Farmer's Delight for cooking before, but it appears that we just throw it in uh, just like we would normally cook. And yeah, campfire cooking. Interesting. So I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but the pot has quite a few different recipes that look like they actually could be fairly useful, and we should probably start considering setting these up and possibly even automating the cooking of this so that we can have actual meals instead of continuously relying on baked potatoes. Not that they're bad, but they only restore 2.5 food and keep us 3 satiation. Now then, let's sleep and then let's get to work, shall we? So we got a couple of things that we want to do. We need to set up to automate cobble, automate sand, automate sticks. Now we have all of this done except for the sand. Well, we do have the sand automated, but not the way chapter 3 wants us to automate it, right? So we're gonna have to work on that. I need a bunch of shafts, I need a bunch of belts, and I need, you know what I really could use? A whole mess load of gears. Actually, I need some gear boxes. Do I have any gear boxes in here? Not in here. Let's check upstairs. I keep forgetting I have a box of extras up here. And I really should pull everything out of this box, actually. Okay, there's an arm. We could use the arm. Gantry shaft, I don't know if that would be useful yet. Oak trim, we need some drawers, so the oak trim will be good and useful. Everything else can stay in here for now. I'm going to have to use you soon, but not quite soon. Let's throw you in there. I'm going to make a couple of drawers, single drawers, not using this, so we're just going to do those like that. Okay, I think that's most of everything. I still need you, though, so... And because I've been playing Create without the Create Above and Beyond installed a lot, I need to refresh myself. Yeah, buttons around an alloy. So I need a lot of buttons, and I think I'm going to try and make a whole mess load of these, because it's just, I should. So, 43... 64 buttons, throw that in there. There we go. That works, right? And then we can make 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I need at least 4. I'll start with that many for now. And if I need more, I can always make more. Then we have to decide how we want to do this. So, first of all, we've already decided that we're probably going to do horizontal grind wheels instead of verticals because it's going to take up actually less space to do it that way, right? Let's shut our door. I really should put the double door mod in. I think that's client side, so it doesn't... I mean, everything's client side right now, but I think it won't mess up Create Above and Beyond. Let's take a look. All right, so sticks. We don't need to do this. We have tons of sticks. We just need to supply them here. Cobble, maybe we should make a new cobble generator because we don't need it for iron, right? That's not working the best, but it is supplying iron to our stuff. We don't need it for iron. We need it for sand. We need it to make sand. So sand is gravel in a crushing wheel. And gravel is cobble in a crushing wheel. And cobble is anything else in a crushing wheel. And surprisingly enough, andesite. Surprisingly enough, though, it's not stone in a crushing wheel, right? That's odd, isn't it? I tested that and I was surprised that stone, andesite works, but stone does not. So I'm sure that that is something that is in this mod pack because I'm fairly confident I've crushed stone into cobblestone before. But we're just going to just do the standard cobble into sand, cobble into gravel into sand. So first of all, you need to move. I think we're gonna probably rebuild you somewhere else. Um, hmm, I guess we could leave you there for now. Let's the other thing that we need to worry about. So we need to set up a way to automate making the crushing wheels so that we can then make these singularities. So let's just take a look at what the supply chain is expecting of us, and then we can decide how we're going to put things together, which is something I should have done with the last two chapters, but I didn't. So slimy ferns, I need slimy ferns to make gunpowder, or I can make a mod farm, but we're going to just do the slimy fern, because if I make a mob farm, it's going to be for selling versus collecting other stuff. So we have to grab slimy fern to begin with, right? That's just what it is. Roam the lands and find them. Don't forget to bring a pair of shears. Then instant regeneration when exposed to spirit fire. Much like the quartz incubator in the other factory, we can use this property to create a passive supply. Cut the fern plant into halves using a deployer, then throw one of the leaves into spirit fire. It is recommended to ensure that all colors of the fern are duplicated at similar rates. Create spirit fire by tossing a demon's dream fruit on the floor and then setting a fire on its space. And keep a backup of each fern somewhere safe. So we probably should go and collect some fern, but slimy fern. Okay, so we do need. It doesn't matter. A millstone or a crushing wheel will get us the same thing. Slimy fern blend. So that'll go down through there. And then that, let's see, what do we use that for? That gets, well, that cooks into bone meal. Gunpowder. So how does this work? The green turns into gunpowder. Right. So, but why do I care about the other colors? What is the purple? Purple use. Ender dust. I'm assuming that bone meal and ender dust are going to be extremely important. Well, here's the ender dust. Oh, yes, okay. And here's the bone meal. So it does want us to go through all three. And yes, it is important because each one has something to do with these things. So we're going to need to make this eventually, but I want to work on this part first because I think it's going to be a little more complicated. Plus, what we can do is do stacks. So here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I think ignoring this, because we're going to move that. In fact, how many grinding wheels do I have? I have 4 crushing wheels. Let's make like a whole mess load of crushing wheels. Like just a ton of crushing wheels so that we don't have to worry about setting that back up anytime soon. And then we can start organizing the new factory, the laboratory. So we'll need those, and we'll need those, and I have andesite alloy, so we're good. I love how quick and easy these are once you get it set up. It's just getting the crafters that's the problem. Now we still have to be a little bit safe over here because, as we found out last time, things like to kill us. Alright, actually, so there's that. there's that. And of course, that's not running because it needs some fuel. Now here's the neat thing I can do. The only problem is it's going to create that carbon blend that I don't care about. So let's just see. Yeah, activated charcoal. I'll see what that's used for in a second. Let's get this working. Dude, that was smart. And where's that cobble? Oopsies. That's what happens when you try and go too fast. There. Let it do its thing now. Then... and I think this will be enough to get us going. And of course, we can always just make more if we need to, but 12 should be enough to get everything that we need set up for the very first part of this. So let's just pull that chart. Well, it's not going to cook anything else anymore. Activated charcoal. We can use infused powder, air filter, more infused powder. What is the infused powder used for? It doesn't say, so I don't really know what activated charcoal is good for. What is the air filter used for? We can make a mask. I'm going to assume that's probably going to be important later on. I don't know. Let's tear this down so it's not staring at us in the face. We can leave that right there. We might actually make use of that regardless. And then let's just put those in there with that. And you know what? Let's put everything in there with that. And then grab what we actually need. So gearbox, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do need 4, not just 2. So then, we're going to do this in kind of a step-by-step pattern. So first of all, we need to crush the cobble into sand, right? And then the sand is going to get used for something else. So what I'm going to do is we're going to eventually either have its own cobble farm somewhere over here, or we're going to transport cobble from there over here, right? And I think going through the wall at any point is fine. I would prefer to go through the side here, right? But I think through here would be fine too. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pretend that it's going to come in right here, because that's next to the glass, and it looks to be just fine. And what we're going to do then is we're going to put that there. Then here is the tricksy part. We need to put crushing wheels down. And this is why I got these vertical gearboxes. We're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. And we're going to put crushing wheel like so. Okay? Then we need to go, I believe here will work just fine. We also need to link those and link those. We're going to put a crushing wheel there and a crushing wheel there. Now it is kind of off kilter. All right, so we're going to bring these in one because I don't like it that it's clipping into the wall. It's just a personal thing. I know it's not a big deal, but I don't like the look of it. Call me crazy, but I like things to look... It doesn't have to look realistic, obviously, because it's not, but I like it to look somewhat not stupid. Alright, so there's that. Now that's going to spit out sand right here. So we can do that. Now I need to make sure these are running the right direction, but I think we should be fine. These are verticals, so what I'm going to have to do... Where is our... There you are. Now the neat thing about how I have this set up is... we might not have to do too much work to get them running the proper way. Okay, so I think what I can do... I think I need some more chain drives, and that might be good. Oh, we're getting a little bit of snow on our bridge. That's actually kind of what I was hoping for, was snow to cover a lot of the building and whatnot. Where is our create bucket? There you are. So, ooh, I only have 2 chain drives left. That should be enough, though. Yeah, it should be enough. Want it to cover the bridge, but I don't want it to cover the glass, and that might be a problem, because I'm pretty sure... Well, it doesn't look like it is. It should be fine. Now then, what I need... Nope. You need to be facing down. Let's clear out these 2. And then up. And I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to work, as I recall. We'll give it a go, but as I recall, that is not going to work the way I want it to. Who knows? Maybe it will. It's definitely not. It is definitely not. Yep. I guess I can just put another vertical. Yes, I can just put another vertical. Do I have a crafting table over here? Probably not. And I probably should put one. Oh, there's one. Alright, you should probably go inside. And I could put some carpeting down to dampen the echo, but I think it'll be fine. Let's put you there, and... Yeah, I see my doors are still open. I really would like a sensor to do that on, but it's okay. We'll survive. Now I'm hoping this goes the right direction. We're gonna find out. And it is going the wrong way. Yep, it's going the wrong way. That was one of my fears. So the way we can fix that is we can either put a gear shift in the middle, or we can run it up the other way, because I'm pretty sure if I run it into one of these guys, it should actually work the right way. Because they're going the opposite direction that the other one is going in, right? So we're just going to take all of this back. We don't care about that. And grab that, and that. And all of this, actually. And we're going to dig up here. Just like so. And that actually is fine, because we need the gear shift, vertical gear shift here. There. There to there. And that should actually work the way I want it to. Let's just check. Yes, I do believe we are spinning the right direction. Okay, good. So that right there will take cobble and turn it into sand. We should see. Also, byproduct, we got flint. Flint, actually, I think, is going to be required for making stuff soon. I don't remember exactly what, but I think we need it for... Maybe not. Maybe we don't need it for anything. Ooh. I thought we needed it for something, but apparently no. So we're good. Okay, so that's done, right? And that's working. What we're going to do, because we're lazy, is we're going to throw a torch down here. And then we're going to block this right back up. Just like that, and then we can put andesite casing there to make that look pretty. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna have to just do this instead. Boom. Alright, so that takes care of sand, right? We'll get it supplied. That takes care of the sand. The next thing that we need to worry about, the sticks we can already get. Automating the actual making of the wheels, well, we'll worry about that. We can do that. We have all the tools to do that. We have the arm, we have gravel and sticks. We just have to supply them over here. That's not a big deal. I wanted to get the sand because that actually kind of is a big deal. So what we'll end up doing is... I just tried to break that with my wrench. Can I use that for anything? Just facades for AE. What we can do now is get those in there. I thought I was going to need to use that. Should we go and find ferns now? Or should we wait? We still got 10 more minutes until we switch gears into something else, which was the supply stuff. And that is kind of part of the supply stuff. All right, sand to TNT. So TNT requires gunpowder. Okay, so we need to make the gunpowder that requires the ferns. Yeah, it's really getting supply chains going. Do I really want to make another drill? Or do I just want to collect extra here? So what I could do is I still want to revamp this whole system because it is just way too convoluted, even for me. So what I think I'm going to do, especially, look, we've got all this extra cobble that comes out of it, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to redo this setup, not right now, but to get a supply chain going. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up brass tunnels, one to evenly distribute cobble. Some of it's going to go to the grindstone, some of it's just going to go off into Wonderland over there. Wonderland being a drawer next to a supply station that will then take that cobble over to the crushing wheel setup. Yeah, that'll work. And then, oh, you know what else next we can do? After that, what we'll have to do, we need to get wood into here to be cooked. Now I have all of this stuff left over, this space. What I could do is set up the birch tree farm here, supply the logs to that, supply the saplings to a dynamo to power those, and then supply the sticks to the factory, the laboratory, to create crushing wheels. Yes, okay, that's good. That's good. That gives me motivation to move the birch farm over here and get rid of this. So we'll do that between episodes 2, because we've already seen me put that together a dozen times now. We've done what, 4 tree farms, 3 tree farms? We've got enough of those going. So in the last few moments, let's actually go and worry about finding some slimy ferns. Stuff that I hardly ever used for anything other than decoration, and now we're actually going to go hunt some down. Now I have a pair of shears somewhere around here. There they are. And it does look like it might be getting towards... Oh, it's midday. Alright, so we know where one slimy fern farm, slimy area is. It's right over here. So we know where to get some. And these are green ones. So let's grab the shears and go green. I'm pretty sure I need the shears to break them like that. I could have swore I grabbed all of this slime before, but apparently not. Yep. And let's just get a good healthy supply. We don't need a ton, but we do want to keep a good healthy supplies worth. Okay. Get up somewhere safe. Open up the map. Now then, we need a blue. Now there's a blue way down here. We also need a purple, and if we remember correctly, there is a purple kind of hidden in here, right? So we know where 2 are, but is there a closer purple? Is there a closer purple? The blue is not a big deal, but is there a closer purple? I don't see one. I actually don't see another blue either. Oh, there's a blue. I wouldn't really necessarily call that closer, though. Actually, I think that is farther away. And it's hard to tell if there's any purple down in here because the water's purple too, and it's roughly the same color. I think that's our only purple. So, one is going to be a boat and the other is going to be a run, I think. Or both can be a boat, really. Let's see. Do we have a boat still over here? Probably not. Let's just make one. We have so many boats already. It's kind of funny. But let's just make another one. Because they're all on the other side, I think. Up near my little inlet. And why run all the way back over there when we can just make another boat right now? So we're going to spend a little bit of time collecting the slime front. There's some more clay. I swear to God I got all that clay. Not that it matters anymore. We have a clay generator that is working beautifully and it's finally backed up, but still. Now then, while we're rowing, let's talk about how we're going to do the supply chain. So I wanted to use rails and use the rail contraption system. Now, newer Create, some people who play it might know and recall, because it's very new, has real trains. And when I say real trains, I mean they're actual trains. You can build trains and have full-blown train schedules, and it's just insane what you can do with Create trains now. We don't have that in this version of Create, but what we do have is minecart coupling and the minecart assembler. The minecart contraption assembler, or just the assembler. And both are going to be super relevant. Oh, shoot. I thought I grabbed... That's okay. Just as long as we have... I don't need slimy grass. As long as we have some, we don't break all of them, we're good. I should have brought my Silk Touch pickaxe so I could have collected some more. Actually, I don't need you, sheep. I have a sheep farm now. It's not done yet. We kind of went to the wayside as soon as I got enough black wool from the sheep. Well, enough wool from the sheep, and then I got black wool dye, black dye from all of them squiddies. I didn't care anymore. We'll set it up before they got. Maybe we'll send a sheep into space. But so the other thing is, I mentioned last time that, obviously I used up all of the rails for iron, but what I did forget is that we have a mod installed that's called More Minecarts, I believe that's called, and that adds in wooden rails. Now I still need an iron rail to do the contraption on. Create requires the standard iron rail for the contraption to work on, but beyond that, it doesn't actually give a damn what else we have set up. I also have a ton of powered rails, I think, and maybe some activator rails, but I don't know is that we're going to need either of those. All right, how far away is this? This is actually pretty far. So here's what I'm going to do, because we are in the second half and we're supposed to be working on, that's oil, since we're supposed to be working on getting the supply system set up, that's what we're going to do. And then next episode we'll get some more, we'll work on getting the purple slimy fern. I don't think I need it right this second. So it's not a huge deal. Hey, we have a cat over here. There's another boat. And I'm sure there's another boat up here somewhere. Yep, right there. So now we have 3 boats over here, and that's not even all of my boats, I don't think. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty cat. You're gonna run away. Hey, Wolfie's gone. Oh, you know why Wolfie's gone? I know why Wolfie's gone. I had a trader here with his stupid llamas, and I think Wolfie attacked one of the llamas through the fence, and llama spat at him, and then because llama spat at him, he missed and hit another llama, and the other llama spat at the original llama, and it just kind of went downhill from there. Let's put those in there. So yeah, here's these wooden rails, more minecarts, yep. And these are actually super easy to make. There's just wood and sticks. Recipe. Obviously, we have plenty of both of those, so I think wooden rails is the way it's going to go. Now then, let's get to work on everything else. So I want the... Where is it? There you are. Cart assembler. And look at how actually easy this is. We could have made this long ago and done carts as part of our supply chain. But we need redstone, we need andesite, alloy, and we need wood, which we have all of. Or we did have all of. I hope I have more redstone. I'm going to have to take a look. But we do have logs. Okay, so let's just put some of this away and then go 1, 2, 3. I have alloy upstairs. We just gotta find redstone. Hopefully I have some left over. None there. None there. None there. There's some. And there's some of that. So now we can come over here to the cart assembler. So that's gonna make us a cart. Now then, I took all of those over there, didn't I? I'll need you. We could make it out of copper. We could actually make it out of copper. We're going to. We're going to make this out of copper. Okay. But I also need a minecart. Do I have... Yes, I do. So we've been cooking down iron to make our minecarts to make iron. Now we have to go in the reverse process. And finally, what we need to do is make a bridge over there, because I'm not going to use my main bridge. I thought I was going to, and we might still use it for... I haven't decided if this is going to be one minecart. Actually, I need 2 minecarts, don't I? Shoot, I do. How much? Yep, I have enough. I need 2, and I probably need some more stuff, because what I need to make is this little dude, the minecart coupler. Coupling, I guess they call it. So I need at least 1 plate. And then we'll come over here and we'll make the 1 minecart, extra minecart. And this is going to be pretty darn cool. And then I need to make, we're going to make, I think this is how this is made. Yep, minecart with furnace. I've never actually, believe it or not, played around with these. Because I've always had mods that had a ton of other stuff that's better than Minecraft minecarts, if you can believe that. I guess that's a matter of opinion, but it is. So this is going to be very interesting. Let's get rid of you. I don't need you. And then I need... How do I want to do this? Do I want to do it with drawer? Okay, I have drawers here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... Let's worry about getting it from here to that side for now. Let's worry about that. Okay, so let's worry about the charcoal to start with. Let's not worry about sticks. Let's not worry about cobblestone. Let's worry about charcoal to start with. So ideally, we have charcoal up here. Ideally, we want it to be transported somewhere, maybe down here, and then have that come down through, maybe cross over here, over to there, and then come back around and loop back around. Problem is I've got 2 farms kind of in the way, which I can loop between, but it's going to be a little inefficient if I do that. The other thing I'd want to do is get that charcoal to the outside. Alright, so we've already decided that this was probably not the smartest of ideas, because we don't really need... We can always just fill that ourselves, right? So why don't we... That's not what I wanted to do. Do I have enemies? Get that. Up. Up. Grab that and that so that we can then do this. Alright. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Now this is going to be kind of a mix of create and just basic Minecraft cart physics. Because what we're going to do... Okay, I think that's good. What we're going to do... I'm going to move this drawer, first of all. That drawer is actually empty, isn't it? I think so. Contents sealed within, so it can't be empty. This is where this changes. That opens out. Let's go through the wall there. Alright, so that comes around. Is there a way... Okay, let's just take a look at pretty pipes. Pipe item frame. Shift for info. Attached to a pipe or pipe adjacent block shows the amount of item in the pipes network. Item terminal, crafting terminal, pipe pressurizer. Allows modifying pipe connections. Places blocks in offhand as covers. I think that's what I want. I think I need to make a pipe wrench if I haven't already. Because what I think I'm going to do instead of what I got here, running around, is I'm going to run it like this, and around, and then down. And I'm going to cover it with spruce planks. So let's actually get that done now, and then worry about covering it later. Does mean I have to get rid of all of these. Like that. Okay. And then what I can do... Ah! Okay, that should be fine. That's less fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, God, I'm in my factory. It's a mess. Try and do this so that we can not have... okay, that's fine. And that's fine. Okay. Come back down, elevator. Oh, that really should be centered, but you know what? I don't care. Alright, good. And then now we're making some progress here. There. Alright, so that's... I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Oh no. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Ah, la 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 la. Come back down. Go back up. So now what we can do is put these pretty pipes like this. And I actually think that will save us a little bit. And then I want it to go out through here. Oh, of course I'm right where the beam is. Why wouldn't I be? Alright. We'll go through here then. Like that. Okay. I think that's good. And then I need to put the andesite casing back. I need to put the brick back, and I need to put those bricks back. And I can put that spruce back. Alright, let's make this pipe wrench. So 3 iron, red dye, and one of these pretty pipes. I should be able to get all of this. The red dye might be a bit of a pain. Can I make red tulips into red dye? Oh, good. How much iron? I might have just enough to do this. Pipe wrench. So I need to hold Places blocks in offhand as covers. So let's see how this looks. So put that in my offhand. Basically exactly what you would think it would look like. And somehow I am short 1 spruce plank. How the heck am I short 1? That's... So one of them must be missing. They gotta be somewhere around here. Ah, there you are. Come here, you. And... Patunk. Awesome. And it still tells me where it's at. Perfect. So that makes that look pretty good. Now we'll come around here and we can do the same to that. If we can aim right. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to come down. That is going to supply a yeah, we're going to supply a drawer. Now then, I need to make sure I put this in the right spot. So, what I would like to do... 1, 2... Alright, if that's there, and the item transfer is somewhere nearby, and I need 1, 2 blocks, so I think like that is probably what I'm going to have to do, or maybe like that? I think, and then... I would really like to not have too many turns if I can help it, so probably that. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're good. I've got it sort of planned out now in my head. I just need to gather materials to make it. So we need to make a lot of these wooden rails, right? Luckily, they're really stupid easy to make. We're going to come up here and really... Alright, put one of those in there. Thank you. Now, the thing about wooden rails, the reason why they're not used, quote-unquote, their speed limit is a lot slower than an iron rail. Not a big deal for us. We're not in the business of making these go super fast. We just need them to work, right? They just need to do the thing that we want them to do, which is get materials to where they're supposed to go. So I am going to go, now this should be fine, and it should not interact with this at all, but I'm a little leery that it will. Because that has an item transfer on it, so I'm a wee bit leery that this is going to interact in a way that I don't want it to. So what we're going to do is move this over a bit, like that. And I think we might even come over here, like that. And then we can make a bridge for this across here, which is what I brought this cobble for. So we're going to make a very cheap bridge to start with, and I'll make it pretty later. It'll probably just be a very similar to that bridge, but tiny, much smaller. Okay, that's good, and actually that's fairly close to what we need. Okay, now then, what we need to do is get it to drop off and supply this furnace here with charcoal. So, the easiest way to deal with that, really, is just to take out one of these walls, make this our charcoal furnace, charcoal drawer, like that. And then run this by 1, 2 in front. Because then what we can do is set up another drop off over here, and then actually we'll build this up a little bit and we can run this around and go like right down the center or something. I don't know. We'll figure out how to send it back in a bit. For right now, we're going to pretend that's the end. It's the end of the line for now. 1, 2, one more. That should work. All right. A little more than it needed to be, but we're also... Oh, you know what? Now I'm worried about that one. Shoot. I should probably move the rice farm. Okay, what can I do to mitigate this a little bit? Will that work? Here's the problem. This contraption is going to have an item transfer device on it. And if it's rolling by this way, just as this one is coming around, they're going to try and interact. So, and then the same with this one I'm not as worried about because I plan on having the item transfer device on the right-hand side as it's coming this way. And then I haven't decided how the return is going to go, but... Oh, you know what I could do instead? I kind of like it coming along this, though, and then coming around. Yeah, this is a little bit of a quandary here. I think I just gotta either redo how I have the rice farm, and maybe I can get rid of that altogether now that I have... No, that's fine. Maybe I'm just worried for nothing. No, there's definitely a concern about it connecting. Okay. I have a solution. It's actually a super simple one. We're going to maintain what we're doing. I'll just put the item transfer device one higher than that. It's actually a fairly straightforward, simple solution, right? So let's put that there. Actually, I need... because that's going to supply... And that's actually going to come out too. So let's get rid of that one and that one. And that one. We can leave those alone for now. There. Alright, let's get this set up. You're fine. So we're going to put down a cart assembler. Oh, that's right. I need a regular mine track. Wonder if I can use a... Oh, there's... I wonder if I can just use a powered rail to use. I think actually I can, now that I think about it. But I don't want to, because it'll send the damn thing flying. So I just need a regular rail. So 6 iron and a stick. Of course it's 6 iron and a stick. Why wouldn't it be something simple? I have enough for one more block of iron. Get you in there. Minecart with furnace. So the minecart is going to be our contraption. Ah, shoot, I don't have any sticks. I seriously don't have any sticks in my inventory. That's amazing to me. Alright, let's there's that. Let's also put that there. So we're gonna put that there. We're gonna actually put that there so we can couple these together now. Like that. Okay, so now these will move together. Which is great, because that's exactly what I wanted. Now we're gonna put you... you're not gonna let me put you right there, are you? Alright. There. Alright. Now I put the minecart down, and now I couple them together. Okay, so now I can work on the contraption. So we're going to put a casing. We're going to put another casing up top and a casing on the side. I am going to put, for now... I actually want a chest. I want a chest for now. We'll worry about doing all of the various... where is that chest? It's in here somewhere. There you are. We'll worry about doing drawers later, because I'm pretty sure I can set up drawers on this, and it'll work just the same way drawers always do, but I'm going to do a chest first. Now I need 2 item transfers. And I think I have a few. Right there. And what I want to make sure I do is put this in the right direction, which is going to be... Alright, fine. 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 That. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And that is 1, 2, 3 up. So that should go overhead of that all the time. The pipes now. Okay, so now I am going to put... How do I want to do this one now? I am going to do this using a hopper, I think. But I need to make sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4 up and facing that way. Yeah, I think that's actually going to work out just fine. Except I want a hopper now, and I don't have enough iron to make a hopper. How much is left? 7 ingots worth. Alright. I could use a chute. But chutes only do one at a time. Hoppers only do one at a time too, but they go faster than chutes, it feels like. I don't know how true that is, but it certainly feels like it does. So we're going to go with a hopper. Plus, I know how hoppers work fairly consistently, so that's not a big deal. And I can do this with the hopper. Oh. No. Then we're going to put you... There. Okay. So that'll bring charcoal down and fill this drawer, which will also deposit into the hopper, which will enter into the portable storage interface. This, when it goes by, will pull charcoal out of said portable storage interface and deposit it into this chest. The cool thing about this system, if I remember correctly, is because these are coupled, this will also supply charcoal to this furnace and cause this to operate the way it's supposed to. And now that is a contraption. Now that what I want to do, I'm not going to send the charcoal down the pipeline just quite yet, but I am going to grab couple, and we're actually at the end of the episode, but that's fine. We're gonna grab a bunch of charcoal. We're gonna test it now. Make sure that it goes the way it's supposed to. So that should be depositing charcoal into the hopper, right? The hopper will deposit it into the portable storage interface, at least it should, which will cause it to work with this guy. Now then, we're going to put... And you're going the wrong way. Because you are facing the wrong way. Shoot. Yeah. I had the furnace facing the wrong way. That's a big oops. Yeah. Big oops on my part. No, I want it facing the other way. This is why I hate working with minecart stuff. No, face the other way. Why are you facing this way? Is this one of those that it always faces the one way? Yeah, it is. Okay, we can screw around with this. A little bit more. Little tiny bit more. That's more than enough. Stop. Oh no, it's facing that way again. Even though you turned, and you were facing the correct way, now you're facing the wrong way. I absolutely abhor this. I really, really do. It is the most frustrating thing in the world. See, it always wants to face south when it's placed, and the problem is we're gonna do this. It wants to go the direction that it's facing too, and I don't want it to go that way. I want it to go the other direction, and that is just frustrating as all get out, because I want it to go this way, but it wants to go this way. All right. we're going to have to just fudge around with this a little bit more. Let's get this thing going, at least to show how the interface will work, okay? And then we'll worry about getting it moving the correct way later. Shoot. There we go. So it's going to come down this way, and it's going to go, and it should attach. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, looks like I have some more bugs to work out, and I have to relearn how furnace minecarts work. Because they're a pain in the butt. It probably would be easier just to do a series of powered rails and just have the powered rails work it. Maybe it's something stupid simple to get the damn furnace engine facing the right direction. I don't quite know. But honestly, it shouldn't be this difficult to do. So, okay, it was working. It is working. It is actually downloading. It is inserting all of the charcoal into the contraption. That's why I can't push it forward. Even though this isn't doing what it thinks it should do, it is working. What I think I'll do is I'll run the rail here because it's fine, and then when it turns, you'll actually see it turn out. Anyway, guys, you know where we're going with this. Next episode, we're going to continue working on getting slimy ferns set up and how that stuff is supposed to work. Then we'll also continue working on getting a supply chain of charcoal, cobble, sticks, etc. over to the laboratory in order to work and get it to do its thing. By next episode, I'll have this furnace minecart thing worked out. I'm not stupidly familiar with Minecraft minecart system. Honestly, what I normally would have done, I thought I was being kind of cool by having, it powered on its own volition. Normally what I would have done is just put a bunch of powered rails all around the place and just let it go and do its own thing. But that's okay. I think that's going to do it. If you enjoyed the episode, of course, you know what to do. There's comments down below. There's like buttons to push. There is a sub button to push if you're not subbed already. And then, of course, if you haven't hit that bell icon, hit it and you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And I think that's going to do it. This is Walker saying stay safe and check you later.